Sorry, guys. I apologize. I didn't wake up in time and I couldn't go live early enough, so. But I'm live. I had to pull a quick trade. I know you guys can see it. Literally happened within minutes, so. 1,025 on that one, so. And I cut it late too. I cut it right here. Um, I cut it right here. We pumped up. So we're coming off this area right here. It's the fish 15. We're gonna work out class. Time to get up, baby. Turn off the fan. So now since we broke above, this is the area right here. I haven't seen this before, but this is the area. Oop. Where you'd want to take a long. That would have worked out. Could have gone long here in the test. 95. I just want to see what this looks like. The readings must have been good, so there's an inflation report. I don't know how good it was, but you could take a long. You could have taken a long down here. This would have been the ideal entry down here. You'd be up $1,000 again, or even right here. We can still the buying here. This is where all the buying took place. Let's just get an idea here. I'm not done trading that account. Let's see if we can get some other ones. I'm gonna try to break this aggressive selling, so we'll see if this actually works out. If we get aggressive buying down here, then I'll take a long. We need to see aggressive buying in this range. This is the first 45 minutes. Opening range. Oh, excuse me. But we got to see the aggressiveness on this move if it's going to go long again. this box. Okay, we got one aggressive bubble there. And it's not going to break back above then. So at this point, you don't want to, most likely don't want to do anything here because it's still, it's the value at low. Unless we get another aggressive bubble here and we pull back up, but at this point, you don't want to do anything at this area. You could place a order there, but this whole buying area got beat, so we'll take one order here, right above this. If they can get above this, I don't think they will, but obviously this is your last day right here where they bought. We'll go here. Let's go for $1,000. Just most likely we're gonna respect this area right here. We've been respecting it, it's been wicking out, so most likely. If it fails here, then we'll hit stop loss pretty quickly. If it does. Which it could. But if we break back above here, then we'll be okay. And this will tell right now. I don't mind taking a stop loss here. Because this would be a good risk to reward. At least a 2-to-1. So, there it is. Let's see what happens here. I'll do one more buy order here. We'll stop below here. And if they get absorbed. At this point, the buy orders are gone. If it, yeah. We'll do one more order right here, right above this buy order. This will be the last area. Try to aim for right above this range. 1450. 14. Should I just get a little over 1,000? Recover our loss, get a little over 1,000. You're having a lot of absorption here. And we're technically tapping off the 15-minute low, the value low, even though I don't like it going on that far. But I think we're going to have a rebound here. Yeah, this is good. Then we'll move to break even here. Once we close back above here, we could protect ourselves. There we go. Now we're good. So we should see a pump at this point, at least up to this range, before we might get rejection here at the value high, which would be fine. But what we could do is, if it breaks above here, we can put our stop below here. At least cover half our position, or half our loss, I guess you would say. But once we break this, this will be the true test. So if they can't hold this, then, and this fails, then we might come down. Yeah. So I'm only down 200 at this point. Let's count. I'm already up 1,000 on the other. I took that trade before I even got on. I woke up late, that's why. So we're down 200 in this one. So he had failed buying here. If this fails selling, then we could place a long one more time up here. But if this succeeds, then it might be worth taking a short. But you're getting very aggressive selling going on here too. But if this fails here, then let's go to the 5 real quick. I just want to see what our chart's looking like. $5.30, $6.30. I just want to see what happened when we broke out of this range. So I have this range right here, so I'm just gonna mark this real quick. Let's mark this green. So idea where deltas are. And then for the negative delta, we failed there, so okay. For the negative delta, we'll do this range right here, but realistically we're stuck in this range. And you have this right here, which is red. So save that. Okay. Go back to that. And we're right off the value, so we look at the value areas. Tested, broke it, retest, higher. So that was a good long. And that was the one I took this morning. We had failed failed buying that when we got up to the high, so it failed to break out. I guess you'd want to say today. But this is the 15-minute range, and so far we're holding inside of it. We'll see if it follows through. This is where most buying occurred. Let's go here from the swing. We're going to take one little order here. We'll take a small stop here if it does. We'll go below here. Because I don't want to have a big stop loss here. You put it right underneath the aggressive selling. And then take profit. We can go. We can do right before this aggressive sell order. If it does, it probably won't hit, but that was a perfect stop loss placement for sure. Because if it breaks there, then I'll take the loss here. But if we break out here, then this could be aggressive. Yeah, I'll take that loss. We had aggressive buying, but we have all this absorption going on down here, so we'll try this count. Maybe we'll leave that count at 500. Morning, Yannick. How you doing? Good morning. This is off the point of control for this morning, 15-minute range, and I'm gonna take one order right here. It's another account, so we'll go stop loss. We'll go below there with aggressive selling candle. Just that'll be the. Then we'll aim for a. We'll aim for 1,000 on this one, right above this range. Because we're above the range, so we're inside the range to say, but we're at the point of control. So this should, if this holds up, then this will definitely go to test the top of the range. Again, if this fails, then we'll take the loss. But the next area I want to wait for is down here, and this is where most aggressive buying. That'll be my last buy order, because this is right near the point of control. Again, okay, 330 on that one. We are in compression. Yep. Yes, we are. I'm gonna wait. We are stuck in this value area for the 15 minutes. If you look right here, this is the value area we're stuck in for the first 15. So they try to break below, we wicked out. So it was a small stop, only $300, so I'm good. So now we're breaking the bottom of the range. You could go short here. but you want to see if there's absorption happening here. But right now it's climbing, so I'm going to take a short right below this area if it comes back, because we could scalp from here to here. We'll go there. We'll go there. We just broke the bottom of the value area low, and then we had aggressive selling that followed through. So, and this red line is, I don't even know what this red line is from, but there it is. We can move to break even at this point. Tadeo. And there we go. We're getting that nice. We're going to be in profit no matter what, so if it closes back above there, we're going to keep going. We'll try to aim for at least, this is where buying is going to take place, because like I told you, this is the area. But either way, I'm on profit, so if I can see this drop a little bit more, that'd be cool. If not, that's all right. But you're getting a lot of aggressive buying here, so whether it's going to hold up or not, we'll see on this little push down. If we could break back below this, then we good. Yeah, it's probably going to stop me out here. It might have one more push below here to maybe this red line. Let me just move that because I don't need that. It's just too messy of the chart. Either way, I'll be up on this count at least 100 and what, 30 bucks? 100 bucks I should be, no matter what. Okay, now we can move this down further. Once we break below here, we can move it below here. And guarantee yourself 800 bucks. I'm gonna do there just in case. And there we go. We'll move it there. 965 guaranteed. I'm gonna close it there. All right, 760 on that account. Even though it would have hit. Okay, 760 on that account. I want to watch this area. And then we go to the 5 minutes. We are technically, this is where selling, this is where aggressive selling is taking place. So, yep. I think this would have hit my full take profit. Yeah, probably would have. And there's a compression zone here, so this is something I want to keep an eye out for before we broke. So, but we're getting aggressive sells. So if I go here and I go here, we're at the value area high here and the point of control. So let's see, this is right here. So slight above it. We'll just go here. We'll put it below here for 280. Take profit. We'll go back up to this range. We'll move to break even at this point here. Once we get, we'll probably come up and test the opening range low. We might even come up as low as here, which would be a good target. We can move to break even at this point because we're coming into this area of congestion right here where buyers try to buy and they got stopped out. So what we'll do is we'll cover their 200. But we're pushing. Then we cover underneath here once we push up a little higher, if it does. So what we'll do is we'll cover underneath this last sell bubble at 200, like I said. 205. Right underneath. Right underneath there. Right underneath those cells. So if this fails here, then we at least catch 200 out of it. If we push even higher, then I think this is going to go back up to that value area low for that range. If not higher, if not back up to the high. Because if you look at the 15-minute, we're undecided. We broke the low, went higher, broke the high, came down, broke the low. So this could be one of those bounces where it just goes straight up. So now we can cover underneath here, cover most of our position. And what a beautiful trade. We'll see if this fails. We'll cover it underneath there. We'll pretty much wipe away our whole loss. So at the bare minimum, because you had aggressive selling here that we followed through immediately. So I wouldn't want to be in this trade anymore. They bought the daily value area low. Is the daily? Oh, you're right. That is. I didn't even look at that. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Dad. I did buy the daily value. I didn't even have that. This is just the value high where I had placed out. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put a buy stop right here. I'm gonna take an order here. It's my last order right here on this area. And then stop loss will go. We'll protect ourselves underneath there for protection. Take profit. We'll go. We'll go right there. But this breaks through, then I'm in trouble. So, and it looks like the pressure is coming down. So I thought we were gonna get a nice bump up, but I'll be back to almost where I took my loss. It'd basically be a wash move. All right, time to get ready, babe, because mom's gonna drop you off early from school. Sorry, I was on mute. We're done on 2 accounts, so if I take like one more loss in this account, then I'll just call it down this one. Today. Today. Come on, babe. Today. Let's get up, baby. Let's get some clothes on. I'm gonna take you to school early. So we can get there early. Come on, look. Today. Hey. Today. Mom's gonna take you to school early, baby. Huh? You don't what? Well, we gotta get up. Mom wants to go to work class, so we gotta go early. Today. This is why I don't let you go to bed late. This is the reason why. Huh? What? He's up already. He's getting ready. I know, but he's up and ready already. Today. Come on, bud. Mom's waiting for you. Just wants you to get up. Today. Today. Sorry guys, I'm just getting all the kids ready this morning while multitasking. There's nothing on the counter, but she said she didn't have anything on. I'm back. I'm back. I get some coffee. I had coffee this morning. Woke up so late. Are we done?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Hello. Okay, hear me now?
I can hear you.
Okay, my headset was turned off. Yeah, it's sideways right now. No edge.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
There's no edge
Not a
whatsoever.
bad morning.
No, it wasn't a bad morning.
Nice. Yeah.
I caught a long. That was my first initial. I didn't do it on stream, but I woke up late and I was trying to get everything set up. But I saw it was long. I caught $1,000. It was. I took a long at 102.50 and it just shot up.
102.50. Okay.
Yeah, it was right before that candle. Well, all the way up. That was like almost like a 75-point candle.
Yeah, that's what was about to break out.
Yeah, it tried. It failed. There was a big order up there.
Yeah.
This is where your resistance lies right here. Your 15-minute range. Yeah, most aggressive buying. Another most aggressive buying. Save. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's sideways right now. There's no
Yeah, right now there's no advantage whatsoever.
Nah, until we get some more movement.
We're stuck in a low volume node.
Yeah. There we go. We're finally seeing some cells. We did come off the near the value area low of the 15-minute orb again. If you look at this last move up, that's where we came into.
Hey. Are you watching TV? Are you watching TV? You want to sit with me? You want to sit? Stefano? Yeah, Uncle Stefano's right there. Yeah. Asia's here, so she can see you on the screen.
Oops, sorry. I was on the phone. Oh, Aza can see me?
Don't touch.
You said Aza can see me? Is that what you said?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, wow, we're getting aggressive cells.
Oh, wow. This kind of
Yeah, we're starting to get some aggressive selling going on here. I want to see what happens here at 49.75. That's where the last bit of aggressive buying took place in this last range. So when we touch here, I want to see exactly what happens. Man, but that at 5:30 we shot up, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I think because of inflation numbers, right?
Yeah, were they decent? I think.
I think they were. I
Let's
think
see.
they were No change, I thought.
Let me see. Impact. Let me see real quick.
The
Core
CPI
inflation.
was a 0.3.
Yeah, it was expected. Core
it was
core
expected.
inflation month over month did go down. Previous
Yeah.
was 0.3, actual was 0.2. So, and expected was everything was expected. So nothing really out of the ordinary. Damn, now we're getting a bunch of buying presents here.
Yeah.
I got buy balls all over the place here. Yeah, they're stacking buy orders.
Mm. You wanna go see Mima? Okay.
Yeah, I knew there's gonna be a reaction back down. I want to see what happens at 49.75. That's gonna be where next bit of buying is gonna take place. If it does, if not, then they're gonna. If it breaks out, then they're gonna aggressively sell.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
But 49.75 is a volume node, delta volume area that that was strong. So we had one above here at 06, kind of got eaten up, and the last one's at 49. It's inside two massive selling deltas too. Yeah, this one's the biggest buying right here at 49.50. That's where the biggest buying took place in this whole leg up before we had to move up. So that will be the area of it's also where point of control is from that compression zone in the morning, from at night all the way to 5:30 in the morning until we broke out. So this would be where your sniper entry is. All right, let's see here. 49.75. Let's see what happens when it hits there. If it breaks through, then
Yeah, they're fighting there.
yeah, like I said, that's gonna be where if they buy, they're gonna buy there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a long right here. I'm gonna try this out. Stop goes below the low. Take profit. Back up here. Man, almost to the T, huh? That area. I got hit and touched, and then
Yeah.
I respected it. If we break back above here, I can move to break even. And the real was just going to be up here at 994. And then I'll be able to move to break even here. That's a break above there. Come on. Sellers are being absorbed down here. All right, now I can move to break even. Yep. Wow. Perfect buy entry. Jesus.
Looking good.
I mean, that I called that right to the T. 49.75. It had an aggressive sell and it got absorbed immediately at that area. I mean, you could have even scalped us for $500, $600, $700 right here. Now we got a massive buy order and a massive sell order all at the same place at 87. If we break above that, I could have some protection, or it could just come back and break me even. But either way, it was a perfect entry. The reason why I like this was because, I mean, we're still bullish for the day, so that was the last area that buyers participated heavily in. That exact price range. Yeah, if we crush back above, we need to break back above 88.25, 87 right there. And once we break back above that, that's where the more aggressive buying took place all along that top of the area. So I want to see that close back above that, and then I can protect myself underneath there. If we can't get the break. If not, then I'll go break even.
Yeah.
And it's probably going to come and break me even. We have big aggressive selling down here. Yeah, I broke even. It was a good entry, nonetheless.
Go to the bathroom.
back up we go.
Go back up.
It's trying to go back up. It tested at 87 again, 88. We just had a massive amount of aggressive selling that got absorbed at the bottom again.
Mm-hmm.
I entered one more time, but it was just a worse entry. But nonetheless, now it's back up to above 25,000. Yep, I knew that was going to be a perfect sniper entry. Damn it. Oh well. I think we're going to go back to the opening range, to be honest. Wow. Almost up 25,020 now. I'm at break even again. My entry was 24,980.
Oh wow. Jeez.
Yeah. I told you that was the area. 49 was going to be the last
Yeah.
buying area. If that was going to be the area that you could take in a sniper entry off to 49, that would have been your absolute bottom. Now we're getting aggressive selling here. Sellers are just not going to fight. So if this fails here, then I should be okay. But if it doesn't, then I'll break even again. But buyers are definitely bought this lower area, but sellers are pushing from the top now. Yep. Sellers are definitely winning again. If this can't close back above that sell bubble, then I'm at 25,000.
Okay.
But
Is Stefano on?
Yeah.
Ask him if I can borrow his car seat. I thought there was one in my car. What happened to it?
That's right.
See if I can borrow his.
Okay. All right. Mom's asking if you borrow your car seat. I don't know if you have a car seat. Stefano? I don't know where he went. He was just on.
yeah, you can, Dad. You can borrow the car seat. Sorry, I'm on the phone.
Yeah. He said we can. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. I don't know what happened to those car seats. Let me check.
Yeah, there's no point in taking any of these trades right here. No, I just pulled back into that range. Another bad thing is that CBD is starting to taper off.
Yeah, somebody took it out of the car because it's sitting there in front of the greenhouse. Yeah, it's the old one, Stefano's one.
Okay, well, you guys probably did it on Sunday.
I don't remember taking it out. Somebody did. Could have been Donna.
Okay, so it's there. Did you put it in?
I'm gonna put it in. Okay.
I don't think.
Man, sellers took back control. And sellers really pushing. Damn, I should have taken a sell there. Bummer. That's out the window. This was a stop order here. Could have placed some sell order here. 75, damn. Buyer low here. So if we break below, then this is going to tank. If not, this could recover. We're still in this range. If we break back above this and this is where it'll shoot. So if we get absorption here, but you're getting strong selling, falling through, strong selling, falling through, some absorption. If we close back above here, this fails, close back above here, then we can see a good entry. Back above that range, that's where we can see it go. From value area low, back above, but we'll see. Or to point of control, which would be maybe to here. We'll see if that, see the daily volume profile. Yeah, we could probably look at somewhere. Maybe even here. That's where maybe we target. Because we are below value. We'll just be 1,085, so that won't be bad either. Let's try to target 16. My stomach. I eat something. You there, Dan? I'll go to break even underneath here. We'll see what happens to buyer low. If we retest and break, because this could be. But we could push to the point of control, which I think might happen. Or we could even push higher. There's a low volume down here, so they could activate somewhere right around here. So you can go recover 150 there. right back. I just gotta help my parents out real quick. Just outside. They're just coming down to grab something, so. You there, Dad? Covered a little bit, so. This brake's just gonna just rip. But you see this value right here, and this is where it got protected right here. Right in this range. And you could place a buy order right above here if we close back above. If sellers get absorbed here, then you could have a small stop here, right below here. Right below there. 250, we can go 500. We'll target daily POC. Because if we push back above here, we'll be okay. We'll go 285. To dampen the risk a little bit. And this could be the area where they buy, because if you look on the higher profile charts, we're inside a range, so we're technically on point of control from yesterday. Yeah, we're probably in range, most likely. So we'll probably go up to point of control, bounce, or go higher. We'll slightly above PLC. It could go right to here too. That'd be 1,000 right there. That's probably a good target. Once we close above here, we can move to break even above this next buy bubble. So that's how we control our risk. I mean, you go below where aggressive selling is. So most people would be like, oh, I put my stop below here. But if it breaks through aggressive selling, most likely it's going to go all the way through. So, and then we protect ourselves and we go above aggressive buying. Like if we're going to the upside and you see aggressive sells, we can put our stop below here. I could risk 160 here to make what? 230 to make hopefully 1,000, a little over 1,000. We're seeing 230 to make over 1,000. We just need this break right here above this. This is where buyers got stopped last time. And we're technically at the daily value area low. We can go all the way up to the value area high for this range, which would be somewhere right around here, which would probably be a good exit, which would be somewhere right around here. I'll go right there. 900 bucks. And then we're breaking above this. So now we can move to break even here, because if this comes back down, then I'm just going to move to break even at this point. I don't want this to come back down, and then I take a loss here. Yeah, this is exactly what I didn't want. We failed that, and we come down. So, perfect risk management. We found the seat. Oh, okay, cool. I can't hear you, Dad, by the way. So yeah, we failed this. We tried to test one more time. We had aggressive selling, try to fail. Boom, come back down. So now, we just have to wait. We're kind of stuck at around. I know this was a sniper entry. Where did I have it at? That was the first sniper entry. That was nice long. And then you could have taken a long right here at the buy area low. This value low shifted, but and if we break back above this, we could see it go a little bit higher. I happen to have a better entry, but we'll go there. This might be the second push here. Or we have aggressive sells. Either way. I think we're going to attempt to push. You can see the CVD growing negative, which is crazy. You have a bunch of aggressive sells. We better get out of this trade. That's very strong. Yeah. Very strong selling. You can see in the CVD, a lot of contracts were placed in this candle. They really want to take this below the low of the day. I don't think it is going to, but if you look at the buyers, they're putting up a fight here. And once we force them to cover above here, then they're in trouble. They're going to squeeze it all the way probably up to here. If not, maybe even higher. Because sellers are adding to their positions down here to push it lower. But we got to close above this big sell order here. I mean, they're putting the pressure on. Look at the sellers. 1, 2, 3 straight red candles. They're putting the pressure on right in this area. There must be a buy order that's sitting here hitting at this for the longest time. You can see every time it gets to this area, that more aggressive sells pop up and then buyers step in again. They're going to get exhausted. Sellers are going to get exhausted here if they can't push through this. All right, that one is. I took the loss on that one. That one's fun. I respectfully take the L. Okay. Do I really want to trade anymore? Kind of done, to be honest. I don't know. I'm already up on my other accounts. I mean, 1,000 on that one. 685 on this one. 760 on that one. So place one more stop order right above here. If we crack back above that, I mean, you see the aggressive sells. We're getting eaten up. Ooh. And we'll do one little stop order right there. Take profit will be that. Let's see how far this thing can go up. We could probably go up to 15-minute opening range. We could probably just go all the way up to here. If it does, if this starts to take off, we'll see the squeeze above this high and then squeeze even further. Especially what we're seeing here is this is definitely absorption. Without a doubt. You can see this sideways and it's just, they're selling. It's getting seller just hitting it. More aggressive sells. Look at all these. They're just getting absorbed right in this range. And they might have taken control there. You can see the snap. Buyers, I think, relented there. If we can't break below here, then, yeah, it's going to move up. But if we do break below here, then we'll see an aggressive move probably all the way down to the downside. So, and this will be my last trade for the day on this one. Yeah, that's it for me for today. And what did I tell you? Now you see the aggressive buying, but getting eaten alive. So, oh, yeah, it is what it is. That one discount I did do the best on, but I had some good trades. If there's a really good entry that strikes me here, it would be somewhere right around here. Test that out. I get spam calls every morning. If there's a really good entry, it's going to be right on this value area low. If I'm going to take it long. Right now, what we're seeing is buyers getting beaten. You got this bunch of selling. They finally broke. They were absorbing. They finally broke. So I really did not expect that. I did not expect this break. Just because how long they held us up for, I thought it was going to get a push, and then here they go. They're going to take, I think, low of the day, which is right here, right at the bottom of this box. So we'll see if it gets down to that area. If this area holds the value low again for this range, then this is where buyers are going to hold it if they do. But you're not seeing any sort of aggressive buying, and they're getting smoked right now. So sit this one out. Maybe just call it a day. We could try to scalp one more if there's a good, like I said, if there's a good opportunity around this area, I may try to scalp one more. I'll try to scalp right there, just one little. I'll go below there, one little scalp above that, above that sell order. If this hits, I'm definitely done for the day. Yeah, that's it. That was too many trades. Okay. Well, that's it for me. I didn't do well in that account. Did decently well in that account. Did well in that account. So I'm still up about $700-800 today. So, yeah. I should have played this a little better. Shorts should have gone in here. I think from here to here, this was some. Yeah, I got some sells, but there wasn't really anything. Wasn't anything there that was struck me to be any sort of good entry here. Bunch of buying. You had one strong aggressive sell here, right in this range, but nothing crazy. This was the second strongest sell, but yeah. 745, 760. So it's all right. I could try to max this out, just take a fat trade, but gotta follow my rules because we're about to break the low of the day, and this could get nasty really quick. I mean, it's already 9 o'clock, so and this, I believe, this blue line, I think, is a value area high from Friday. So we could bounce here because this is where it became expensive for buyers. But look at this. This is just more aggressive selling. There's no point. CBD is growing bigger. They bunched these orders right here in this area. So we'll see what happens here at the low, but I think I'm done for the day, to be honest. I already up 1,000 on that one. I could try to scalp a little bit of profit on. Not that one. That one I'm already done for today. I'm not going to trade that one anymore. 760. I'll try to scalp a little bit one on this one. Oh, may have missed it already, but stop loss will go below there. I'll risk half my profit. To make 20 there. Maybe that's what I'll do. More aggressive buying. You're starting to see a little bit of the delta. It shifted right here. Some absorption right there, and then we finally pushed, so. But at this point, I don't know. I don't even know if I want to take that. It's just already up here, so it's probably no point in taking this. I would have hit though. If I would have put a buy stop order, this probably would have hit. Because you're gonna go to the where all the point of control is right here, where all the range was bought, all the shorts were put in here. They're gonna come back and probably retest that before we go down. And that's where I'd exit. You could have gone easily 870 there. So, yep. We've been up what, $500 by now. This would definitely hit. And you see aggressive selling here, and it got absorbed. So. More aggressive selling here, and they got absorbed. And that's what it hit. Bummer. Okay. That is what it is. I make some coffee here. I'll make a little bit of cup of coffee. I'll be right back. Yeah, we're probably gonna bounce off here. We might come all the way back down again. Man, that was a long entry, huh? Bummer. The absorption at the bottom. Oh well. You're gonna see a bunch of aggressive selling right here. Casella's gonna push us back. They might retest this low one more time. But it's not worth it at that point. I'm back. I just made my coffee. Yeah, we're kind of stuck right here. That was been a good long. The one I told you guys about, taking a long above here. I missed the buy stop order and I put a limit and never came back. So, we could see this go as high as. Let me see. Definitely here. We'll probably go to here. We might have more resistance here, but if it does break that, we could see go all the way up to here. Because this is a ranging day. If you look at the higher time frame, this is a ranging day, so you could be scalping from one range to the other. We haven't quite broke. We didn't quite break. It's just we're gonna come up to here, probably back up to the value high. Like this is probably what's gonna happen. So, I mean, just this little move would have been at least almost $1,000 right here, just from here to here. If you'd have caught that. Very organized sells, and then some buying, more sells, absorption. Again, same area I'm talking about. Once we break above, we'll see a push to here, possibly to here. Are you back?
What's that?
You're back, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I missed the long down here. Bummer.
Yeah, I know that was. I got a long signal there too.
Yeah, he had a big absorption bubble at the bottom, and it got eaten up, and he had a nice bubble that followed through. So I had a limit order back, but it never got hit. So I missed my stop order. I'm gonna use the restroom. All right, Dad. I'm gonna close out my stream. I just gotta go meet Anna real quick.
You gotta go where?
I gotta go meet Anna real quick with some clothes. She
Oh,
needs-
okay. All right. No
so
worries.
I'll be
All right.
back.